Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet again an amazing Minecraft Bedrock edition video. In today's video we are finally here in the 1.16 nether update, and as promised I wanted to go ahead and make an update on my storage system and actually do a tutorial on it pretty soon. With that being said though, 1.16 broke something and actually fixed something as well. First thing it broke is this hopper minecart that you may or may not remember was in this piston to collect or shulker boxes, but every time the piston extends now it gets pushed up by a block. So it gets pushed up into the observer and then it gets pushed up into the shulker box, which is definitely not what we want. Now just to resolve that, I have just push it over the hopper and the shulker box. That way it picks up and actually gets your item into that dropper, which will dispense it down into the water streams. Also, I've decided to use the button system instead of the automatic one because at the top, it's kind of important that you have the automatic system because there's no way of telling whether there's a shulker box in place right there. Um, but on the bottom, if there's no box and you can exit the dispenser, then you just press the button. It's pretty easy, and you don't need like I think it's an extra piston and like 2 extra observers. Um, so with that being said, though, another thing that has been fixed that was necessarily for the system to actually function is minecarts. They used to be bouncing off from each other, like I'm gonna show you right now, right there. But they also used to do that when they were side by side like this without a track beneath them. They also would kind of just push around each other, which means you couldn't have a hopper minecart every block because at some point you'd have to skip a block because they kind of just bounce around. And that's actually been fixed as well. Um, with that being said though, the top part I've been checking it as well as I mentioned in my previous showcase video. Someone mentioned that this would need a block space below it and I didn't quite get the reason then, and I don't really know what the reason was, but it's still functioning properly and it's doing everything like it's supposed to. This is Navy Nexus' system, by the way, with just a couple of modifications as like the first box dispenser system and just this hopper minecart at the bottom right there. That is makes it more reliable to have the box actually drop in the actual like the same module to make sure it doesn't drop in the module next to it. Um, Now for the tutorial of the design, I will be doing a tutorial on this one where I have the box at player level, right, easy to access, and there's no second boxes in there, which is why I didn't dispense a new one. And I will be doing one on this one where it's actually below player level. And the reason for that is that it takes a little bit of trickery to get the minecarts in their perfect position. Right here I've pushed them even more over to into the shulker boxes. That way there's no way that a box could actually land in between here and not being collected. Now everything is being collected and being sent down into the dropper, which in this case, you know, it could kind of land theoretically on that little edge right there. So for those who want to make it easy on themselves and not do the trickery of getting the minecarts in there, I will do the tutorial on the other version as well. With that being said, I hope y'all have a great day and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.